For me, after reading Midsummer's Night Dream, the most memorable moment was when Bottom was literally turned into an ass and he had the donkey head. I just thought it was really funny, and then especially funny when Titania falls in love with him. And then for the themes, the first theme that I chose would be the importance of marriage. The beginning of the play it begins with Theseus talking about his marriage to be with Hippolyta, and then Hermia's father comes in complaining about how Hermia refuses to marry Demetrius and instead wants to marry Lysander, but Helena wants to marry Demetrius, and it's just marriage, marriage, marriage. And then, secondly, another theme would be the use and significance of the comedy throughout the play, and the slapstick comedy used to lighten the mood and induce laughter. And we see it when Bottom is being all goofy when they're announcing the roles of the play, and when he is turned into an ass, and the play within a play, and there's a weird love triangle, and we just kind of see the comedy throughout. And the final theme would be the reoccurrence of dreams throughout Midsummer's Night Dream. It's even in the title. But we first see it, or not first, but the first example would be Hermia's dream about the serpent on her chest, and then Bottom's dream about the donkey head, but it actually happened. And then Puck saying at the end, like, if you're offended, you shouldn't be, because it's really not much more than a dream. And so it's just kind of a reoccurring theme throughout the play. And as for the purpose of the play within the play, I think Shakespeare's just using it to be satirical. In Hamlet, he also writes about a play within a play, and the play that is performed in A Midsummer's Night Dream is almost identical to Romeo and Juliet, and so it's just kind of Shakespeare poking fun at himself. And it is a comedy, so it's just Shakespeare being funny. And as for the women, they're in the play they're viewed as property, like Agnias not wanting Hermia to marry Lysander and saying that since she is his property, that if she doesn't choose Demetrius, he's going to kill her. And they're also depicted as puppets, like Helena and Hermia following Demetrius and Lysander around and just begging for attention. And they are played by men, or I guess they were played by men. And that it just kind of goes to say that the men didn't think that women were capable of playing women on stage, so men had to do it for them. And it just shows how little respect and power that women had. And finally, my first question is, how come Hermia didn't readily accept the love, or Demetrius's love, if she was in love with him so much? Because I would think that she'd be pumped for him, like, confessing his love, since she spends the entire first half of the play trying to get him to love her. And then my second question is there even a resolution to the play? Like, what happens with Hermia and Lysander and Helena and Demetrius? Do any of them get married, or is there a happy ending for anyone? It's just kind of a question that I have.